I'm headed to Malibu Country Club, which is where I spend most of my time these days. I've got the 2014 Farmers Insurance Open qualifiers coming up next week, so I'm spending a lot of time doing my short game drills and playing golf. But I wanted to take this opportunity to do a little video on the putting stroke for the square-to-square swing, because essentially it is the baseline or the foundation for this entire motion. And I've had a lot of questions about it, so I figured why not just give people a look at it. But what you'll see, I think, I'm just gonna show a few strokes, and what you'll see is that it's essentially the same concept, in that we want to set up in a position that allows for a supported shoulder turn or shoulder tilt takeaway. And for the putting, obviously we don't need a ton of motion, so it's just kind of a shoulder tilt to get the putter started back and a shoulder tilt to get it started going through. So enjoy. All right, so essentially the putting stroke for square to square the concept is the same as the full swing. We want a preset impact and then rock our shoulders the desired amount to create the desired swing. So I'm just hitting little 3-foot putts there, and you can see it doesn't take a whole lot of motion to move the ball 3 feet. But what I'm doing from address is I'm setting up with a neutral shaft, or I'm setting up with my putter so that the shaft is sitting almost vertical. So I don't have any forward shaft lean. And if I do, sometimes occasionally I will have a little forward shaft lean. If I do, it's never more than about 3 degrees of forward shaft lean. And that's just because I only have 3.5 degrees of loft on my putter. And if I lean the shaft any more than 3 degrees, so if I leaned it forward maybe 5 degrees, when I made contact with the ball, I'd actually be pushing the ball slightly down into the ground. So when I set up, I don't need any forward shaft lean, because I'm not trying to preset a downward angle of attack on my strike with the ball. I'm trying to just kind of roll it forward. So I don't have a forward shaft lean at address. Other than that, my setup and my impact position are identical. I want to set my hands and the shaft, my shoulders, my feet, everything in the position I want to be at an impact, and then just rock my shoulders back and through. Now, as far as if the putter goes straight back, straight through, it really doesn't. It's almost impossible for the putter to go straight back and straight through. You really have to work to make that happen, because we are standing to the side of the ball, and so as we rock our shoulders, the putter is going to come back a little inside on the backswing, and it's going to kind of round off or go out to the ball and then come back a little to the inside on the through swing. So you don't really have to think about it. As long as you preset your impact and then just rock your shoulders, your putter's going to move on whatever arc it needs to move on. So that's pretty much it. Just presetting impact like always, and then rocking the shoulders back and through.